My name is Dr. Selena T Rodgers, and I am an innovator of change. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Social Work within the School of Health Sciences and Professional Programs at York College of the City University of New York. In my role here at York College, I have the honor of teaching both students that have an interest in the profession of social work, and I teach the first course, and I enjoy teaching that course because they become really excited. My initial feeling was surprise to be selected as an innovator of change, and that was immediately followed by just humbleness and gratitude to my colleague who is an elder who was actually a recipient last year. My passion chose me. I think having the opportunity to have grown up in New York City housing development, Amsterdam projects, and a lot of my friends, did not make it, and just having gone through early traumatic experiences, the loss of my mom at 14, said to me, education is your way out. And so it was just like a very natural experience for me to kind of fall into what I do now in terms of both being a clinical social worker as well as an educator. I love to teach. I love to share knowledge. I love to help people transform. It's just very organic for me to help people reach their aspirations. So I think the least favorite things about what I do in higher education has more to do with just not enough time within a day, the importance of the legitimacy of the profession of social work, and helping people to understand the value of Black women in higher education. The secret to my success so far certainly is my ancestors. I'm always going to refer back to the opportunities that I'm afforded based on the doors that have been opened up and kicked open and knocked down by those that have come before me. My earlier years, my parents come from Alabama, they come from the South. I'm born and raised here in Harlem, and I now live in Queens. But all of that, everybody within the village had a part in who I am today. And I always am humbled and know the importance of saying thank you along the way. And I think that's who I am today because of the people who have come before me. We don't live in a post-racial society. We live in a non-post-racial reality of racism and other isms and microaggressions and disparities and disproportionalities, and that is the world in which we live. And I've had an opportunity to use my platform as an academic to write to the scholarship of racism, to address the realities of racism, specifically as it impacts Blacks here in America. Because I think when we began to have the conversation about racism, it's a very uncomfortable subject matter. I think it's diluted dialogue that occurs. I take the opportunity in my classrooms to discuss and celebrate who folk are and the legacy of who people are, and I say people, and I mean the legacy of people of all, races and ethnicities. But as an African American woman, it is critical for me to talk about Henrietta Lacks, okay, when I'm talking about research. It is critical, for me to be able to raise the relevance of, what Whitney Young did in terms of social reform. That is very important to not only my teaching style, but who I need students to embrace and understand in terms of our contribution to this history here in America. What makes me differenter is I do it my way, and I believe that everyone has dignity and self-worth.
What we do here is go back.